situations. And again, your teammates are also looking for those same counter initiations. Not the escape-based hero that I was expecting, as usually we see teams draft up against Medusa, because of course you can force the Stone Gaze and then get out in the heaviest hitting position when it comes to his lineups, and honestly for his own personal skill, always comes prepared into a game, always knows who he's playing against, so something respectable there for him.
See early on here, Stonebank just doing a little bit of dancing to get around those heroes on the high ground, and now they're actually going to just try and make a move directly. They say enough with all this sneaky shit, let's just go straight for the kill as B9 gets caught in the river, and oh, that's going to pay off. Maybe KJ falls here in exchange. Yeah, he does go down, but you got yourself first blood. You're going to be happy with that trade.
Yeah. No, you're not going to be bothered.
I don't know, because you'd be working with what? Rebound into Dispos into, I guess, Enchant Slow, which this close to their own tower, I don't think you're going to catch anybody out, but there is a catch up top. Yaren able to make the jump in onto KJ, so they do find the kill, and now they're looking for HFN as well. There's going to be the Avalanche, but it's not quite enough mana for the Soul Assumption, so they don't want to go all the way in for that, but there is a kill into DogChamp's hands.
Yeah, unfortunately, is going to go for the kill. Needs a snake, but, oh, isn't able to find it. Just barely gets it now, but okay.
KJ just kept on chasing. All right. It's actually a pretty heads-up move from him, recognizing maybe the snake won't be enough damage. I'm just going to keep on tracking just in case. So they do find that, and oh, Yaren. KJ guesses wrong. Yaren's got boots, but okay. You can't outrun the cookie. KJ will get the double, and enough of a deterrent at the moment. But this is Yaren TPing in. They're going to give it a go with a different support. Avatos combo is at the ready, so King RD's got to be careful. The multi-shot, though, goes on to FCR. They're looking for maybe a slightly easier kill, and they do manage to grab it.
No, it's very nice. It's also just kind of free. King RD is a little bit too tanky with it.
Still trying to keep up here, and in terms of both kill count and net worth, they are ahead right now, and they're looking for more. Trying to get onto the Drow Ranger, and again, this Frost Shield at level 1, it's just not quite enough. They're still willing to go in for that play. They had the Centaur to help out, so even more lockdown to work with, and the aggression finally hits the Drow Ranger.
Yeah, and now, as it has been a few times in this tournament, you're in this awkward situation where do we rotate the carry top and then kick our Visage out and try to push the tower, or do we just come back bottom as, yeah, well, if level 3 sidekick, B9 without the boots too, you see the hesitancy. Stonebank will just now start to come in, but I don't know if he's got enough damage here for the return. You'd need the Void Spirit to come, but okay. Stonebank's trying to make it work here. The fog, yeah. Definitely just have to leave him in. It's not like they're sacking them either, because they should be looking at that mid tower, as there is also a coil, but
Cookie's stun.
The magic damage. Yeah. Oh, King RD is just so good right now. He's everywhere he needs to be, and now, well, Sooth is inching forward, gonna scout him out, and with the Unleash, they can't really do anything here, and this is another draft that feels like is getting punished by the lack of wave clear as B9. Well, there's the Avalanche, but you're out of spells, and now back onto the tower.
Yaren, can he try anything? No, he can't. Tosses only onto creeps, and at this point, you know, Tavo, wherever you are, I think they're trying to bait Sooths at this point. Yeah, okay. It is going to work out fairly well. Yaren did grab the DD rune, but that means he's going to try and force a fight here. There's the toss. The puck has to jump away. Got the Dream Coil as he left, though, but RCY saw his moment. Pushes in, gets the Resonant Pulse. AoE damage finds the kill. And now they're going to lose B9 in the river as well. HFN, he activated the Stone Gaze, so he is going to try and get in here onto the Visage, and they've got the Mortimer Kisses. Italiano Gangster going to get taken down. And RCY
tiptoeing around the mid lane, eyeing up the puck maybe, but really, this is just trying to get into the triangle. And okay, coil missed. RCY's too quick.
Still got the silence, but that's not going to be enough. King RD, though, just popped his Unleash, and they see Italiano. They're going to try and go in. There's a Mortimer Kisses. Visage in trouble. Visage going to get taken down. That Chain Frost. Oh, man, those bounces are not ideal, and now B9 is spotted. He's going to try to fall back under his own tier 2, but he's going to get silenced up and dropped low, taken down. Familiars are kind of hanging around here. Zeus making his way over. Do they actually want this fight? RCY is pushing his way forward. Yarn actually comes in here as well, so maybe this is still doable, but they need to be able to break through someone. Suso does throw down the Dream Coil, still surrounded by 5, though, and that's going to be HFN taken out. Suits? How does he get out of here? I guess he doesn't. That's your answer. So they find 2 kills. They do lose their Lich, but mean, they do not care about losing the Lich right now, but King RD is in. He's going to rebound himself onto RCY. Do they have enough damage to kill him off? Mortimer Kisses trying to come through to answer that, but they don't have the range. So RCY will live. King RD is going to go down, and this is getting very rough if you're Wolf Team. FCR is trying to keep this fight going as KJ gets the cookie that allows them to kill off Stonebank. But they're just going to lose everyone here. KJ is dead, and FCR, I don't think he can actually break through RCY here. He's now out of mana, so there's no more impetus. Okay, we're all just gonna start dancing around a little bit. It is still a level 1 untouchable. Really just take him out of the fight entirely. As Yarn, okay. Gonna make the jump in. King RD tries to rebound, getting his teammate some move speed, but it's not gonna be enough. FCR still goes down. Zeus, though, drops the Dream Coil, but no kisses, so this isn't really doable. And here comes RCY into the fight. That's gonna force out King RD's BKB. Yarn tries to push forward, but he realizes HFN is here. Don't know if they want this anymore, but the Chain Frost is gonna go through. How well does it bounce? King RD is getting hit up a little bit here. That should allow RCY to finish the kill alongside Italiano, but now they do have to back away. They have to avoid the Stone Gaze. They do a pretty decent job of that, though, in HFN. He doesn't have a lot of mana. They're going to jump back in, but look at the stun from KJ connecting onto 3. The Gust is going to push them all back, however, but they have to protect HFN. Can they do it? RCY doesn't have the damage. Now he's silenced. Now he's dead. And they just don't quite have it. It's too much. KJ's going to pop the kisses just to try and get Stonebank. He doesn't get it, but Zeus will.
So the Scotty did find the Specialist Array, though, but mid, they're just looking for the BKB again, and King RD
getting stun locked
a lot of damage, but yeah, then he pops the sidekick.
Oh,
they got everything they want. Oh no!
They got the cookie stun. King RD is going to die to that soul assumption, though. But this is starting to get a little bit kind of dicey, right? They just lost the Lich, so you don't have your ult, you don't have Frost Shield. Zeus is making a very, very bold play there, but he was able to get silence onto everyone, so no one can really punish him for that, and you actually have to respect this buyback. You see them just charging their way forward, but HFN going to get off that Stone Gaze, but look at the bounces from that Chain Frost. It is burning through about half his mana shield before anyone's even really hit him up, but Yarn didn't really get the memo that his teammates were kind of backing off there. He and B9 both end up going down, and well, their loss is kind of significant, right? They don't have as much lockdown as they otherwise would have.
Wolf Team also did gamble. That was a 4v5, but a 4v5 that they won. Well, mid.
The Suits.
Yeah, so close.
Oh boy. Illusion Rune buys him a little bit of time. He jumps away. He's going to live unless B9 does that. Circles around the back and does get the kill. Now KJ, well, he's in trouble. Yeah, there's the Chain Frost bouncing between the Spire. Oh, doesn't get the last bounce that he needed, though, so B9 actually is going to pay for this, and HFN... No, he doesn't get the hit. It's KJ who finds the kill, but they're looking for more. They spotted out Yarn in the river. They'll take him down. They turn that into a bit of a 2 for...
Either the Silver Edge or maybe even the Scotty at this point, but both items that are very slow and very expensive to actually build up. And he even just... Okay, yeah. Sold the Quarterstaff as soon as he bought it, but they're getting pushed back here.
Dream Coil onto 2. Zeus trying to push in. Stone Gaze from HFN activated, so Stonebank gets slowed up a bit, but he's still able to fall back. But the hero that they kill is the one who bought back into the fight, so B9, he's out of this. They know he's not coming back for 55 seconds. They're going to try and poke at the tier 3 tower. That Aegis does expire, though, so you know, now they got to be maybe a little bit more cautious. Can't send HFN in there with no cares, but Yarn, he's going to try and make a play. There's going to be the... Oh, hold on. That is actually very bad. We'll get to that in a second. The team fight's still breaking out. Yarn gets taken down. RCY tries to push his way out of the base, but he's immediately being forced back in. Has to Eul Scepter defensively. That gets him enough time for the Astral Step, so he does manage to get himself out of here. But Suit still chasing. Not going to have the damage for the kill. But it does push them all back away from their tier 3 tower. So the objective will go to Wolf Team, and well, Yarn is still trying to do stuff on the back line here. He does catch out the puck, but he is going to pay for it. His life will be forfeited. And I don't know, going back to the very start of that fight, ET, Yarn got off the Blink into the Avalanche and would have tossed HFN further back, but he actually got clipped onto the Remnant first, so he didn't go as far back as the Tiny wanted.
Yeah, just unfortunate circumstance, but they're running out of gas. No mana on the Medusa. The Drow is starting to do her job, and now they just need to try and hit here. They're so quick, though. They've got 4 staffs. RCO is going to stay on top of them, though. And there you go. It looks like HFN will get taken down. It's still a hard fight, and with the Stone Gaze...
He's not going down yet. Okay, there's the taunt. That'll do it. Ooh. He certainly put up a fight there on HFN, but he will go down. But if Stonebank falls here, too... This is not looking good. Is the impetus enough? Not quite. He lives with just under 70 health there.
They're still not looking. They're still in bank. BKB's going to be forced.
Yep. It's got to activate it. B9, meanwhile, gets taken down. No buyback available for the Lich at the moment. So they're going to try to hit up HFN, but even if they kill him, it's only the first life they need. Oh, they need that. They're going to toss him back. He's into the fountain. Can they keep him locked down, though? Yes, they can. HFN, where's his teammates? Who's going to help him? Can they help him? Yarn is trying to set up again. They actually pull him in with the Remnant instead. Now the toss comes through. You just buy a Ghost Scepter? He did just buy a Ghost Scepter to try and keep himself safe. It is going to keep him alive, but the Force Staff is actually in the wrong direction. It pushes him back into the fight, and this is very bad. That's HFN dead. Zeus goes down as well. His teammates didn't finish off the top racks here either, so if they get pushed all the way out... I mean, they got the middle lane of racks before any of that went down, ET, but... I mean, that was kind of a given that they were going to get that, right? They were really hoping for 2, and now they might lose a 4th hero because FCR is on the run. Is buying a lot of time between the healing and the untouchable, but it's not enough. Stonebank picks up the triple kill. And despite the fact...
Yeah, that's the question, and they will start hitting it. Again, BKB on the Medusa. That's not scouted out by DogChamp, but they break. FCR trying to get vision.
Oh. Yarn is going to get caught out here. The Chain Frost actually really doesn't do a whole lot. Doesn't really even bounce all that well as Yarn does get taken down. He's going to buy back immediately, though. So the fight will continue. But DogChamp kind of have to regroup. They're a little bit spread out right now, trying to avoid getting jumped on. But Wolf Team, well, they're moving as a unit. They're grouped up. They're looking for Italiano Gangster. He did activate his BKB, just trying to sort of draw this out as long as he can, because... maybe his teammates come up from behind looking for some sort of fight, but they're not really closing that gap fast enough. So Italiano Gangster still just has to run. He's going to stone form himself. But where is the response? DogChamp really...
wait. Unfortunately, he buys back, but buying back without any birds. And, okay, jump. Trying to get the vision. Gets the BKB out of King RD, but it's just high ground, low ground here. If Wolf Team ever takes it away from you, though, they've got huge issues. And now dewarded. You're blind. Puck, though.
He got hexed. Gonna make the jump in. Aeon Disc, though, gets Sooth back into the fight. Now they push their way forward. Stone Gaze activated. They take down B9 first. They're going to push onto Yarn as well, dropping him low. They'll finish him off. Now they're onto Stonebank, getting him with the Dispos. No BKB available. It's already worn off. Stonebank falls.
Go for the buildings, and maybe this is just a stroke of luck, and it feels like the Devil's luck at this point, but there's no buyback on Drow, and they're just going to push for the win. They don't go for it. They don't tempt fate. This is, on paper, should be a mistake, but... there, barely gets it. Actually has to sell an item outside the fountain so that way he can buy back. And, well, here we go. Can Stonebank do anything here with his Daedalus? He could just die back again.
Yeah. They were all on board that one for Wolf Team. The instant they see Stonebank, they just jump him as 5. And that's GG called. DogChamp. Well, they will drop the first game, and Wolf Team with this first victory, their hopes of... drafts that very much could work out. It's just going to be a matter of who gets what they want, because I mean the Lesher
also why coming into this game might not have seen that techie ban. I'm going back to see if it got through, but
RCY got hooked.
Oh yeah,
can they take him down? Yes, they can. All right, there's your first blood, and yeah, we should address that actually. Thank you for that, because kind of forgot. But FCR is not playing this Witch Doctor. This is not FCR. We did have that fight, but at level 2, your Crystal Maiden takes Arcane Ore instead of Frostbite. So without that extra lockdown, they really can't go for it. But at the same time, up top, King RD actually goes down first. They get the Swarm Beetle onto him. They've just got double slow here between the Leech Seed and the Nature's Grasp, and they find that kill.
Envisage, important. Means that Stonebank can actually dodge Soul Assumption if he gets the Shikuchi off in time, which is very nice. But, okay,
2-man rebound.
It
wasn't a maxed out Soul Assumption
now, though.
Yeah. I think KJ thought King RD would have more damage than he did with that Soul Assumption, and now not only does KJ go down, but King RD's getting double slowed again. He does have the wand charge. He is out to a little bit of an edge, but ET, short of RCY just kind of standing still and getting clipped by the Split Earth, is there really any kill potential that Zeus can work with here?
Not until he's level 6, but everybody's dying right now. Both lanes. Of course, you did get the kill onto the Visage yet again here, but Italiano gets a kill on the Pudge. Bided his time for so long, and now even the Witch Doctor,
the
one more axe
is still hitting.
There you go.
Okay. Who needs Bora?
Out here. And he, I think, clears a triple stack of the Ancients, something like that. So gives him actually pretty high level here, but other stack is found, and B9 is going to get taken out, and they're not going to get any of this large camp.
Oh, RCY's coming in, however. Italiano Gangster arriving as well. Seuss,
Oh.
no HP. He just gets blown up. And, I mean, they get the stun, they get the Maledict, but they don't have the damage to actually do anything with this, so the supports are going to fall too.
Yeah, and then he's out.
Stonebank outplays him. Still has the health to maybe get involved in the fight here, because, yeah, B9 comes in. He's going to pop the Overgrowth. Seuss, though, immediately gets out of it with the Illusion Rune, but here comes Yarn in from the back with the Freezing Field. It's not enough damage, though. KJ got very low, but they weren't actually able to finish it off. But you know what? That's fine, right? This is 4 heroes top. You did have to pop your own Overgrowth, but the main point of that was getting Stonebank away, and you succeeded on that.
Yeah, and props to Yarn, you know. A lot of damage that he just did. Did like 1,000 damage in a very short amount of time. But yeah, bottom. And now HFN, well, your team better still have TPs, and they're not going to come. So Stonebank takes getting shoved out of his lane into a double kill in Italiano's, and now, well, this tower trade, it was coming, and you're not even trading towers because Tinker's defending top. B9, though, is going to eat the ultimate, so he'll get taken down. But Leshrakt's not on a building, so you're still kind of winning this trade.
They're going to still get the most of it, and... well, Yarn may go down here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to die at this point, but he's trying to set up for RCY. He's coming back in with the missiles and the laser. He takes down one. Can he get the other? There it is. Able to jump in. Familiars can't keep up with the blink, and RCY needs a little help from his teammate, but he does manage to win not too much, although he is now making his way mid. But there's so many other heroes here, too. There's going to be the Overgrowth into the Freezing Field, and look at RCY just firing from the back line. But they've taken down KJ. HFN is dropped low and taken down by Stonebank. I think Yarn is going to be sacrificed here. Pigpole won't get him away from Sooths, but... well, you're still okay with that trade-off, and it may not be over yet. Stonebank with the DD is still trying to get in there, but...
there's only 2 top. There are smoked heroes coming in. They don't know about the Leshract here still, but this is just a setup for the Visage. And here comes Stonebank. Well, there's your free tower, but are you going to get out now? This is just perfect.
Overgrowth to start. Missiles are in. Laser connects. Freezing Field being channeled. These supports are starting to run a little low on HP, but it looks like they are going to survive, and they get the job done. Both King RD and Susk will fall. Do they clean up that other familiar? Yes, they do. So they get a little bit of extra gold on top, and... yeah,
and now, well, you still have Roar. Defense showing underneath the ward. This is a long, messy kill, though, but Tinker's coming in on the creeps.
KJ does get a nice rebound off there, but RCY is still in, so they will keep that fight going. Death Ward being channeled out here by the Witch Doctor, though, is going to do a little bit of damage, but RCY just comes in and shuts him up. And Italiano, yeah, he will tick out, but your Tinker manages to grab a double kill on those 2 supports, just kind of standing side by side.
Playing for that much slower timing. There's even a Wraith Pact, I think, almost completed onto King RV, but until then, nothing's really happening right now. And back bottom, Stonebank.
He time-lapsed a little early, actually. Yeah, so he doesn't have it available once he starts losing his HP.
The rest of the fight.
Here comes the Tinker. Just pushing his way forward. KJ's going to go down. HFN on the run. The Leshrakt's actually chasing forward, though, trying to get the kill on Yarn, and he does manage to find it, but that means he's not in a position to help his teammates. HFN trapped in the trees. Goes for the hook onto B9, though, but he will still fall. But now RCY's got to be a little bit careful. He was able to...
I think the bug is going to come through now, give them a little bit of vision, and they will know that Roche is happening, but Hook gets blocked out. Needs to stay pretty healthy here, but Roche is dying way too quick, and the birds, they're flying over, but does he steal it? Yep.
Okay. Seuss was able to grab it. Now can they get away with it? They're going to go into Italiano Gangster first. They do find that kill. Freezing Field, though, channeling, so HFN is going to fall. Seuss did lose that first life. He's going to try to get onto B9. Will be able to make that kill happen. But to the south, well, here comes the Tinker again, right? He's just going to start firing away, getting out the missiles, connecting onto King RD. Do they have enough damage to finish him off quickly? Well, maybe not quickly, but they should get him eventually. There it is. King RD will go down. RCY just tearing through everyone. And he is... it's just going to amplify that nuke damage even further, as he's going to try and hold the tier 1 tower here. His presence alone combined with the glyph actually is enough to make Wolf Team kind of back away. But B9, that's very far forward here. He is going to get the overgrowth off. He will die for it. And that does put the Witch Doctor in an awkward spot there. Just try to channel out his ult for as long as he could. But it means that RCY gets exactly where he wants to be, right up onto those heroes, and King RD, you're not making it out, man. I'm sorry, but that is wishful thinking on that TP. Too tough, so... I don't know. I mean, they could subsist for a little while, taking down... taking down the supports, but not like this. HFN just goes in right away, tries to get a dismember off, but the Roar shuts him down immediately. HFN's dead. B9 gonna buy back, looking to rejoin his teammates, but they may not even need him, because they're just going straight in onto the Witch Doctor, who gets to channel his ult for about a half a second before he dies. And that's GG. They're done. They know. They can't do it. Oh, boy. Start banning this Tinker, ladies and gentlemen, because it's gross.
You know, I don't want to say it, but...
Right. Trinkets.